Greetings, this is Jonathan Smith with the Yakima County Development Association, and I'm going to walk you through the application process for the City of Toppenish Small Business Grant. So the city has dedicated $190,000 to small businesses, no repayment requirements. Businesses can apply for up to $10,000, and this can be used for any eligible business expense, rent, mortgage, utilities, insurance, operating expenses that were incurred on or after March 27th. When the pandemic started, when the CARES Act was passed. So to be eligible, you got to be a for-profit business with a physical location inside the city limits of Toppenish, been in operation for at least 1 year as of the date that you apply, have 5 or fewer employees, that includes the owner, and have had to reduce your capacity or close due to COVID-19. Now, important to note, if you receive $10,000 from the Yakima County Small Business Coronavirus Assistance Grant, the Work in Washington Grant, or one of the Community Development Block Grant programs, you're not eligible for this one. You will have to upload your business license as part of the application. This is what a business license will look like. Obviously, it'll have your name in there, your UBI number, and something about Toppenish as well. So get that ready to upload as part of the application. If you're doing this from a smartphone, you can simply take a picture of it and upload it. We're anticipating that we'll get about 75 or so applications, and there's only enough funds for 19 to 25. So applying does not guarantee that you'll receive an award. Now, application process opened on Wednesday, and it closes at 5 p.m. on Tuesday, September 29th. Again, there's 190,000 in funds. The businesses will be ranked. All those businesses that are the highest ranked will receive notification that they'll be funded by October 1st. And then if one of those businesses isn't able to meet the terms of the agreement or is determined to be ineligible, the next highest ranked business will receive the grant instead. If you need assistance completing the application, we'll be in Toppenish on both Fridays between now and the end of the month, between 1 and 4, and we'll be able to help you complete the application. So, application is pretty straightforward. About the business, your name, if you have a doing business as, put that there, your phone number, your email. This is important because we're going to use this email address to communicate with you. The year the business was established, where the address of the business is. Of course, it's going to be in Toppenish. Then, is the business operate out of a home or residence? What's the structure? Sole proprietor, LLC, the type of business. In our example, we said we're a restaurant. And then here's where you upload that business license. So you simply click choose file. That's going to open up a little box. And you navigate on your computer to where that business license is. Click business license, open. And now you can see that it's attached, business license. So we hit next. It's going to ask how many employees you had before the COVID-19 restrictions came into place. Remember in our example, we're a restaurant, we had 15. We currently have only 5. You can only have 5 if you're applying for this. It automatically calculates how many employees were lost or laid off. Then questions about how your business was impacted. Completely closed, partially closed, or not closed. How much income do you estimate that you've lost over an equivalent time period from the previous year? Will the hardships caused by COVID-19 likely put you out of business? Yes, no, or maybe. And then if you've received money from any COVID-19 financial relief programs, so this includes Paycheck Protection, Economic Injury, Work in Washington, Small Business Coronavirus Assistance Fund, the Yakima County CARES Grant. So say you got a loan from the Economic Injury Disaster, you would enter in that amount right here. 10,000. If you didn't get anything, you would simply check no here. Now we're just certifying that we're only going to be using these monies for things that are eligible. Only be used for expenses connected to COVID-19 emergency. True. Certifying that the grant dollars will be used only for expenses that are necessary to continue your business operations. True. Certifying that you're not using the dollars to pay for directly for taxes. So everybody business owes taxes, whether it's federal or state, like B&O tax or federal tax. You can't use these dollars to pay those taxes directly. if you purchase something as inventory or something like that that you pay sales tax on, that doesn't count. We're talking about using these dollars directly to pay the tax that you owe to a federal entity. As a business owner, you're also certifying that you are not already being reimbursed by another grant source for the same expense. So if you are claiming Paycheck Protection Program to help pay your rent, you can't also use this money to pay your rent because you're now using two federal sources to pay for the same expense. And then you're also certifying that you're only requesting this grant and using these dollars because your business was impacted by COVID-19. So we need to make that true. And the total grant amount entered in here, it cannot exceed $10,000. And that's it. All that's left is conflict of interest disclosure. Do you know anybody at YCDA or the City of Toppenish who has a direct or indirect financial interest in your business that if you were to get awarded, they could potentially be financially rewarded as well? That doesn't make you ineligible. We just need to know if there's somebody who works at either of those two places that has a financial interest in your business. If not, just put none. Then you put your name in, you sign the application, hopefully a little better than I do, and submit the form. You may get one of these things. They're always a fun distraction from the regular day, and I'm horrible at completing them, but it worked. Your form was submitted successfully. This means that you will get an email to the address that you put in with all of the information that you submitted there. Make sure to check it for accuracy. Again, if you have any challenges or problems with the application, feel free to reach out to our office at Yakima County Development Association, 509-575-1140. Thanks.